Hi everyone, I'm Blair and I'm Trudy's friend, and she invited me to be a guest on her LPS Fun blog. Trudy loves getting her nails done and I do them for her, and I also do her little pet shop nails too. So today I'm here and I'm going to show you guys how to do cool nails. I'm a professional nail technician and nail artist, and we're going to show you all kinds of tips and tricks on nail art and how to polish your nails really nicely and really cool, and how to do manicures at home with you and your friends. So yeah, we're going to do such cool nails. You ready to watch? So today we're going to make a watermelon French tip. There's lots of different ways to make watermelon nails, but for the summer and it's because it's cute and it's easy, we're going to do a French tip. So first we're going to use a Revlon. It's called Mon Cherry. It's like a cherryish red color and it's actually scented. It smells like cherries. But you can use any kind of red or pink kind of color you have at home. It doesn't really matter. And then we're going to use as a base coat a Sally Hansen. It's called Diamonds. It's kind of a glittery clear color. And for the details, like the watermelon seeds and the rind, we're going to use acrylic paint. Now I know a lot of people use nail polish on top, but this is way easier and cheaper. It's just an acrylic craft paint. Any kind of green you can use for the rind, and then any just plain black for the seeds. And then we have a paintbrush that we got from Walmart. You get a whole set. It's for miniatures, like dolls that are really teeny. You can use them for details. It's only like $4, maybe $5. It's really, really good deal. You can get it at Walmart. And there you go, we're getting ready. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make sure you wash your hands really good with soap and hot water to get all the natural oils off and any dirt that's on there. And then what I'm doing now is going over the clean nail with a nail polish remover and a cotton ball, just to make sure it dries all the water out and gets any other excess oil off of the nail. So they'll be ready to polish and do your design. So a French tip is where you use two colors to paint the nail. The first color, the base color, will go down the whole nail, and then the second color will go horizontally on the tip only to make your French tip design. So we're starting with a base color of a clear with a little glitter in it. Later we can show you how to do a watermelon nail where the whole nail is a watermelon, and we can use the base color as like a red. But now we're just doing the tip, French tip watermelon. So we're going to put a pretty, you know, plain color down as the base color. I like this color. It dries quickly and it just gives a little sparkle and a little shine. So it brings the watermelon out really well. You'll see. So, to make a French tip, you're going to follow the natural smile line of your nail with the paint. You're going to want to get a good size ball of paint on your brush to make it liquidy, because you don't want to go over and over it. Your worst mistake will be going over it more than once or twice. Make sure you just get your paint and follow along your smile line. And if you're going to make a mess on the sides of your skin, that's fine. We'll clean it up later. We'll show you how. Okay? Okay. Now I'm going to start with the French tip. As you can see, I just did a side-to-side motion following the smile line. See, step 1, step 2. It's going to take practice, and it's art. You know, it's one of a kind. It's not going to all be perfect, but it will all be beautiful because you did it by hand. So the more you practice, the better you will get, trust me. It does look easier right here than it is. It is kind of difficult, but it's fun. And that is a French tip, where you do the tip only. And if you follow the natural smile line, you can't go wrong. So there's our watermelon color. As you can see, it's a very nice French tip. And the base color with the clear and the glitter just adds a nice shine to it. and kind of lets it blend in really nicely. Next we're going to move on to the rind, the green rind, using acrylic paint. We're going to put a little dab of acrylic paint onto a paper plate, and we're going to use our paintbrush. So we're going to use the littlest brush that we have in the kit, and we're going to use the green paint, but we're not going to pull it across like we did with the French tip. We're going to actually dab it on there. What you do is you get a nice sized clump of paint on your brush. You want enough on there. And you just start, with a thin line at the bottom, and you just dab it on. Kind of like a, push it on there, like up and down, not pull it. And there's your watermelon rind. So we're just going to continue to do that with each nail. It's okay if it gets a little thick because it dries good, it's quick, it's acrylic paint. And when you put a top coat on, it won't matter. As with everything, a little practice goes a long way. If you have a sister or even a brother, practice on them first. Have a little fun. It's really fun if you invite your friends over and you have a nail party. You can do each other's nails. Later in one of our videos, we'll show you how to do a manicure, which is preparing your nail for polish. You can do your cuticles, and you can do your shaping of your nail. See, if you mess up, it just wipes right off. Let you start again. And that's one thing I love about the acrylic paint instead of nail polish, is that it's easy to work with. And it's cheap. You can get a bottle of acrylic paint at Walmart for 50 cents to $1. They have some prettier colors, like metallic, like this one is, and they're about $1 to $1.50. But you can also use this paint to custom make your little pet shops too, and paint their nails. Okay, so now we're going to do the black watermelon seeds. For this, we're going to use the black acrylic paint in the same small paintbrush. You want to get a good amount of paint on the tip of your paintbrush. The key to the seeds are not to press really hard. You're actually going to be just placing the paint onto the nail. You only want about 3 to 5 seeds depending on how large the nail you're working on is. It's best to practice on a paper plate or a paper towel first, because if you press too hard, the seeds are going to be too large. See, that's about the size you want. Just a small dot. So we just kind of place the paint on the nail. We don't really want to press with any pressure. Remember, if you mess up, because this is hand-drawn art, it's not going to be perfect, you can just wipe it off. See? It just comes right off with your finger. So just, don't be scared. Just do it. It's fun. It's going to look gorgeous. I know it will. This is a great summer nail polish for showing your friends and matching your outfits to it. That looks so cute, like a watermelon. It's really amazing all the different things you can do with your nails. See, that one's a little too large, so I'm just going to gently wipe it off and try it again. So if your seeds aren't turning out right, you might not have enough paint on the tip of your brush. You have to have a good size ball of paint on the tip of your brush, or it won't leave enough on your nail when you gently touch it. It's amazing all the cool things I'm going to show you, all the different designs. I think I'd like to do a full watermelon nail next time, where we paint the whole nail the red color, and then the tip we do the rind. And you can put more seeds on it and a little more detail, because you'll have more space to work with. I also like doing tiger patterns and leopard animal prints. And there you go. There's watermelon French tip nails. Brought to you by Blair and the Littlest Pet Shop LPS Fun Blog. Okay, so it's time to clean up the mess we made earlier on the skin around the nail. To do this, we are going to use an orange wood stick or a manicure stick. You can get them at any beauty store or at Walmart. They come in a pack of like 4 or 5. And in order to reuse these over and over and not throw them away, we're going to take a cotton ball, just a regular cotton ball, and we're going to tear off a small piece. You don't want it too large. And we're going to take that piece and wrap it around the tip of the orange wood stick. And it's kind of like making your own Q-tip, but the flat edge of the orange wood stick will help you get around the little corners of the nail without taking the design off. So just wrap that around like that, and then we're going to dip it in fingernail polish remover right here. And just get it soaked up with some fingernail polish remover. And then we're going to take the nails that got dirty. We're just going to clean up around the edges. Just gently wipe. Make sure you don't get the polish on the nail. And if you don't get it all perfectly, again, that's fine. Anything left on there will come off with washing when you wash your hands. As you can see, that red mess right there, it just wipes right off. And I'll make them look nice and clean. Okay. Now, to finish this design, or any design, you need top coat or a hardener. This will protect your work. It will protect your polish and your art. And it's very important, especially if you're using the acrylic paint or any kind of art, to keep it on there and not let it wear off as quickly as it would normally. Without a top coat, it'll probably come off by the end of the night, or definitely within a day. But with a top coat, it will last a lot longer, and it makes it look shiny and pretty. Now sometimes I put on 2 layers of top coat. It depends on how long you have to let each layer dry, because you have to let it dry thoroughly in between, or it'll get sticky and icky. Now I would suggest applying top coat every day or every other day to keep your art looking fresh and not chipping off. But remember, before reapplying any top coat, you need to wash your hands good with hot water and soap to make sure you get off any oil or dirt so the top coat will stick. So this is the finished product of the watermelon French tip. We put top coat on and let it dry for about 15 minutes. Now, to help protect your polish and to help nourish your skin and your cuticle, we're going to put on some nail oil, cuticle oil. You can get it at a beauty supply store. What you do is you just rub it on top of the cuticle of each nail. And then when you're done, you just rub it in gently in case your polish, smears. And that'll help nourish your skin and your cuticle and your nail. This also helps protect your nail polish from any nicks or smears. It's really good for it. Okay, so if you want to see any more cool nail ideas, tips, how-tos, designs, check out Trudy's LPS Fun Blog at lpsfunblog.blogspot.com and look under the arts and crafts section. You'll see a whole area about Blair's nail tips and techniques. Thanks.